Thank you so much. So you put it in the chat box. Okay, no problem. Yes, friends. Once again, good morning. So we have started already the T test, and we have also seen the formulas, statistics. We have seen the table, and we have solved so many examples in the previous classes. Please go through it once again. Remember the formulas, friends. Practice it. And today we are going to see the next example. Yes, run. Just write. Take down the example. 11 school boys were given a test in mathematics carrying maximum marks of 25. They were given extra coaching and second test of equal difficulty was held thereafter. So these are the number of observations, students. You can see here, students, a very good example we have taken. Suppose a mathematics test is being taken in your class. Okay, so then again we have taken 11 boys. You can see here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 boys we have taken, and we have conducted one test. So these are the marks they have carried. Okay, then we have given some extra coaching, and we have collected this marks from the test 2. So what we are going to find, does the result give evidence that the students have benefited by extra coaching? Use the 0.05 level of significance, students. Yes, students, very nice example we have taken here. So please tell me the given data. First you write down the given data here, students. Okay, so I will take the first test the hypothesis. Can anybody tell me what I am going to take the hypothesis here, friends? Yes. So I will take H naught as hypothesis, that is students are not benefited by extra coaching. Okay, friends. So now we just see first. So there is test 1 and test 2 is there. So we have 11 boys. So first we'll find the data here. So the data will be what? Difference between these two. We'll find the, yes. So here we'll take the first the data. So this is difference in marks is equal to test 2 minus test 1. Is it clear? Okay. So we'll take the tests now. Okay. So first you find out the data so that we can take the mean of the data, and then we'll find the t tests. Okay. So quickly tell me what is now marks, difference in marks. First we will find out, friends. That is 24 minus 23. Yes, I think one. Yes, friends, quickly find the difference between this. So this is 24 minus 23 is 1.
Excuse me, sir. Your mic is off, sir.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, so what we are finding here, we are finding the mean of this marks, what we have calculated from test 1 and test 2. X bar is equal to summation x divided by n. So sum of all this divided by n. So yes, students, please tell me what is the x bar, that is mean of this data. Yes, students, please tell me. You have to first find the mean of the sample. So this is the sample we have collected from 11 students. Yes, students, please tell me.
0.8181.
Yes, very good, very good. Okay. So now we can see this is our mean is there, right? Now we can see that whatever test 1 and test 2, you can see there is no much difference in test 1 and test 2. So therefore we say that from the given data, since there is no much change in the marks, so you can see it is less than 1. Whatever the mean is there of the given data is not equal to 1 also, it is less than 1. Therefore, for the large sample, for the population, mean population will be students 0. Is it clear? So please remember that. See, whatever we have taken for the small sample, it is not even 1. So it is 0.81 marks difference is there, mean difference, right? So therefore, for the large sample, mean is equal to 0. We are going to take care, students. So therefore, now you use the t statistics, t test statistics is given by, so therefore we know the mean and we know x bar, mean of the small sample, mean of the large sample we know. Yes, friends. So we'll use the formula t is equal to x bar minus mu divided by sigma divided by root n minus 1, and sigma you know already, sigma is equal to square root of, this is one sample is there, so this is 1 divided by n summation x minus x bar the whole square for, please remember this is for n minus 1 degree of freedom. Yes, students, quickly you simplify this problem now. Easily you can solve this, students. I'll just take this down. Oh my god. Yes. Yes, and first we'll find sigma value. So this value is again less than 30 samples we have taken. Therefore, we take this sigma is equal to square root of n. N is 11 students we have taken. Yes or no, students? Yes. And then sum of all the x minus x bar the whole square. Yes, students, please do it. So we will do. Already we have done all this. Once again, we are going to do the sum of all x minus x bar the whole square. See, x, these are the x terms. Please remember these are.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, beta.
The formula of T,
T for n minus
is it
1 degree
sigma
of
by
freedom.
root of N? Isn't it sigma by root of N?
No, here we have taken n. So therefore this will be n minus 1. N is there? No. Wait, huh?
So in such cases and many other cases,
Just check here.
So what we do is, suppose we have got the matrix A, which is some m cross n matrix.
When standard deviation we know already, then the formula will be different.
One matrix is
With
known as
the
U.
T
One
test.
matrix is denoted by sigma for some reason.
Yes.
And one matrix is the V transpose.
Yes, standard deviation we know the students. Please take
So they are all
the value.
generated by this matrix A. So this
T is equal to x bar minus mu divided by
in the outside I'll tell you
s
why
divided by square root of n minus
for every
1.
matrix after finding some eigenvalues, A into A transpose is always
If
the
we
square
take
matrix.
here n minus 1,
We find A into A transpose or A transpose to A. Whatever lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda
n is there. Yes, very good, very
They
good.
add matrix
We
A,
take here
they
n.
match.
Yes, please.
Square root of eigenvalues, non-zero eigenvalues are known as singular values. So this sigma is used to generate this. Sigmas are used to generate this.
n. Here it is n minus 1.
That's why the name is singular value equation. Singular values of the matrices are square root of the eigenvalues. Now better we go on to the
For n minus 1 degree of freedom.
question is clear. Find the singular of
Yes, friends, please tell me what is sigma value? Then substitute here. N is how much? 11. So please see here. N is equal to 11.
Thank you.
Means every time we are going to do like this 1 minus 0.0818 the whole square plus minus 1 minus 0.818 the whole square minus 3 minus 0.818 the whole square. Like this for all 11 terms we are going to take. These are all x terms, students. Subtract with the x bar, that is mean of the sample, square and divided by n minus 1. Then you please take the square root. Yes, friends? We have done already so many examples. Now you can easily do it and tell me what is the answer here, friends.
Because this should match with this, then the matrix computing happens. Columns here, 3 rows here.
Yes,
Now,
students.
resulting matrix will be 3
Please tell me what is the answer.
That will be it as afterwards you find that this into this is 16 plus 64 kb. This is
So we are in now college.
44. Government
Yes,
44
Sultan, please do it.
This is 44 plus 100.
Well done for
So what
the.
we do, this into this is 40. Similarly, using the second row, you can generate any three numbers, will become 100, 170. You see the diagonal 100.
Yes, friends, please tell me what is the answer.
Now, using our techniques, okay, A transpose into A. Find the eigenvalues. Practice this eigenvalue using method. Practice this example. Okay. Now, find the eigenvalue of this matrix.
Yes, students, please tell me what is the answer.
three transpose A or lambda 1 first eigenvalue is 56.
Yes, Abhishek, Abhinav,
Second eigenvalue lambda 2
Ashok.
and third becomes 0. In that you select non-zero. Okay. Afterwards I come back to non-zero. Then for every eigenvalue we have to find eigenvalue. You find eigenvalue.
So sigma equal to 2.13.
Yes, very good.
So this
It is
this eigenvalue
2.13.
this matrix.
Very good. Now, we please substitute in this formula, students.
Product of A and
See, everyone got the same answer. Please check.
which are
So, T is equal to,
now this is
just substitute here, x bar 0.8181 minus, here we have taken for the large sample 0 divided by 2.13 square root 11. Yes, students, please solve. T is equal to, what is the value of T here?
for lambda 1 equal to
1.27.
Very good, very good. 1.27. Everyone, please check. Once again, any doubt is there, please ask me. Yes, Adarsh, Aniket, Ashok, Devraj, Gangadhar, Aditya, Chetan, Elton, Jitendra Kumar, Abhishek, Anuja, Aditya, Rajvardhan, Gaurav,
80 minus
Anand, Aniket, Abhinav, Anita, Harsh, Rushikesh.
200 minus.
Yes, friends, everyone are getting this answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good, very good. So now we will see use the 0.05 level of significance
Now,
and we find
afterwards, if you find given as I told you,
H naught is accepted or rejected.
that becomes
Yes, friends. So
you
for
want the first element here.
now we will use the
then
table
this
here.
value you write.
So how you will find this is T calculated value.
Second
Now I
element,
want to find T 0.05. That is 5% level of significance. Friends. This is.
if that would have this,
I will write it here only.
then this row and this column should be, you get this part.
So 5% level of significance.
That I determine value you
You
write.
can see this is T 0.05 is equal to, this is a standard value from table you are going to calculate. Use the degree of freedom n minus 1 or 11 minus 1, which is equal to 10 degree of freedom, students. Okay. So please tell me what is T 0.05 or 10
But it should not
degree of difference from using the table here, friends. Can anybody tell me? Use the table and tell me 0.05 degree of freedom. What is T1?
2.23.
Yes, very good, very good. So everyone please see, use the table correctly and this is 2.23 here. So therefore, what is our conclusion, students? So please write the conclusion every time. So T calculated value is 1.27. See, this is our calculated value. So this is less than T 0.05. This is from table. You can write here. This is from table. Standard value this is. Is it clear, friends? So therefore, what we have taken H naught from the table only, we have decided that students are not benefited by extra coaching. Therefore, H naught is accepted. Therefore, what is the statement you are going to say? By using this test, we say that students are not benefited. Yes, friends, please write down. Benefited benefited by
So first column, second column, third column.
extra coaching.
So it becomes
Yes, friends, is it clear? Any doubt, please ask me. Anything is there? Yes, one of your best friend. Really, I really appreciate that. In hurry, I have written here -1. Really, you have pointed out that it is square root of n, and here it will be n-1. Very good. I really appreciate you. So, like this, everybody must be active in the class. So, that is very, very important. Okay, students. Okay. So, we'll take the next example. You can see all the examples here are really useful and has application, students. And take down the next example.
for next step, which is root of 66 root 10.
Yes, please take down the next example, students. Mechanics.
Sir,
That is,
example
yes.
8 and 9.
Where is example 8 and 9?
We denote them by sigma.
Sorry, by mistake I've written here 10.
Sigma and sigma 2
8 it is.
are similar values
8,
of the matrix
9, and 10.
A. So the rate of these matrices,
In hurry,
there is
I've written it. Okay, no problem.
is sigma 1, sigma 2.
Yes, friends.
Then,
The mechanist, that is yourself, you all students are going to be mechanist, is making an engine part. Yes, you can see with the axial diameter of 0.7 inches. A random sample of 10 parts shows mean diameter 0.742 inches with the standard deviation of 0.04 inches on the basis of this sample. Yes, friends. Whatever samples we have collected on the basis of this sample, is the work is inferior or is the work is not inferior, we are going to use the statistics and we'll find out, friends. Quickly write down the example here. So therefore this is,
rows, how many rows, how many columns?
please write down this example, friends. Yes, so using the given data, let us find the work, the production what you have done is inferior or it is not inferior. Okay, friends, so please take down this. Very, very simple. You can easily solve this. Hardly it will take
2 by 3.
10 minutes. So what is you are going to collect first data? Please tell me one by one.
So only
Given data. Very important, very simple, friends. Please tell me what is the mean of the population here from the random sample mechanical engine parts. Friends, please think one by one. Please tell me. Yes, students, what is mu is equal to? All the data is on the screen. Please tell me one by one.
0.742.
0.742. Okay, so that is from sample, right?
Yes,
Sample
sir.
is x bar 0.742. Very good. But I want full, is full from full population.
now the calculation model.
And n parts means n is equal to 10. Please tell me what is mu. That is full population mean I want.
1 minute. Am
Yes, students, please tell me.
Last level.
Just think what will be the value. All the data is given on the screen. And standard deviation, S is equal to standard deviation is how much, students?
0.04.
Very good. 0.04 is the right answer. Yes, students, you can see. Look and read the question. A mechanist is making engine parts with the axial diameter of 0.7 inches. So this is, they have not given this is as mean of the sample, right? So therefore we'll accept this as for the large population. So what is mu is equal to?
0.7.
Yes, very good. It is 0.7. Nice. So now I will take the hypothesis. I'm going to test the hypothesis by the given data here, friends. H naught. So this is a production you are going to make, right? Engine parts are going to make, means production work is inferior. I will check. So you can take any hypothesis, friends. So I will take here production is not inferior. Let me check this hypothesis. Okay. So if you take H naught is production work, sorry, production work is not inferior, then immediately there will be an alternate hypothesis. So you can change this, no problem. So here production work is inferior. Okay, so let us check this. Test the hypothesis runs. Use the formula here. T test statistics. Please use this runs. T is equal to, use the formula, x bar minus mu divided by s divided by square root of n. So because standard deviation is given, please see here standard deviation is given, then this will be n minus 1 for n minus 1 degree of freedom. Am I right? Standard deviation is given here, students. So therefore use the t statistics. T is equal to x bar minus mu divided by s divided by square root of n minus 1. Within 2 minutes you can easily solve. See, all the values are given. Just substitute the values one by one. So you can see this is t is equal to x bar, you know already, 0.742 minus mu is 0.7. Am I right? Divided by yes is 0.04 divided by, this is again small sample is given, therefore we take this as yes. Then square root of n is 10 minus 1, friend. Yes, friends, please tell me what is the answer. T is equal to
3.115.
okay, very good, very good. See, everyone got the same answer. Yes, friends, please check. Any doubt is there, you ask me. Don't keep any doubt in your mind. If you want, I will repeat once again. So please try to understand the problem. Very easy. All the data is given. Just you have to identify the correct data. That is very, very important. I think that is you are getting a little bit confusion, that which data is given is very, very important. So T is equal to 3.15. You have calculated. Very good. So this is T calculated value, friends. So if they have not given in the question at which level of significance you are going to use, please use, I request everyone to use 5% level of significance. So means it is T 0.05 is equal to, this is from the table. Please remember, students, from table you are going to find this value with the n minus 1 degree of freedom. So what is n minus 1 degree of freedom, students? It is 10 minus 1. So n minus 1 is equal to 10 minus 1 is equal to 9 degree of freedom, right? So can anybody tell me what is 9 from the table? Easily you can find out. So if you want, you can take the screenshot of this ones. 0.05 and 9 degree of freedom. Yes, friends, please tell me looking at the screen.
2.26.
Yes, very good. So you must see here 0.05 is the 5% level of significance and 9 is the degree of freedom. It is 2.261. So please use the table properly and substitute. That is very, very important. Many of them will not substitute here properly. So 2.26 is the standard value, or this is from table, friends. Easily you can tell me what is the data, what is the conclusion here. Yes, friends, what is the conclusion? Conclusion is that whatever t calculated value is there, calculated value is less than t 0.05. Is it clear, friends?
Sir, it's greater than, hence it's rejected.
Greater than, yes, very good. So you should focus in the class, friends. Everyone, you should see that 3.15 is the calculated value which is greater, and the standard value is 2.26. So therefore, H naught is rejected. Yes, friends. This is how we have to conclude. Then you please tell me what is the statement you have to write. What you have tested the hypothesis. The statement is nothing but the testing the hypothesis, friends. Whatever the production or whatever the work you have done from the given data is inferior. Is it clear, friends? Very good. Yes, friends, please write down.
I had come to this point actually. So for the number of values, then you know.
So another one example is there. Again, it will take 15-20 minutes. So shall we solve the next problem? It will take again 15-20 minutes. And is it okay? Or we will continue in the next class? It will take 20 minutes. Yes?
Sir,
Shall we
next class.
continue? Okay. Because I don't want to make you hurry and again you have next class.